Ricardo.
How does a young woman from Toms River, New Jersey, attending Little Rider University, get a chance to go compete at a high international level? Obviously, this program's very much boosted as of late with the likes of yourself, but still, small environments, getting a chance to go compete at a big level. How's that happen?
Just the fact that last year we were able to compete at a lot bigger meets than just meets that are around Rider University. We competed in Miami, and I think that was the first step to getting Rider's name out there, because a lot of people didn't really know us that well, and when they saw us in Miami, they were like, oh, like Rider, they didn't know you guys were actually good. Yes, we actually are good. And then being able to go to regionals with Tegan and Mano, that was definitely the moment that separated everything, to where like people were actually noticing that, like, okay, Rider has good people, and is not just in our region or in our conference. Like, we're actually good nationally, and we have athletes on here who are very, very talented in what they do. But yeah, just that meet, really, regionals in Miami, and obviously me jumping 613 here was really what set me apart and shine light on myself, to where the DR team was able to take recognition and see my potential.
Then with that, last year, massive year for you. It was a very big year for the team in general, but you specifically, individually, what you did at the 5-way, getting a chance to go down to Miami, and then a regional qualifier, getting to go compete there. That type of culmination, in a way, very early in your career, seeing that come, how does that kind of set you up for the future the rest of the way?
I'm gonna be completely realistic with you. Having that happen last year was a complete blessing, and honestly, like, it was nothing I was ever thinking that I was capable of doing, so it definitely brings my expectations a lot higher than what I thought I could do. So now, like, the expectations that we have now for competition and like the goals that we have now are completely different than what they were a year ago. Now, the only thing that I'm really focused on is just relaxing and just enjoying the fact that I still have another year and we still have championship season coming along. So honestly, just being relaxed, trusting myself and trusting my coaches and their plan in what they have for me, because it's going to be a very long season. That's really what sets it all apart.
Getting a chance as 20-year-old to go and be around these high-level athletes, you're still in your collegiate career, that kind of strengthens you going the rest of the way here at Riders.
Oh, 100%. Like, even last year when, like, going to a meet, like, we went to Miami, and going to a meet like first rounds regionals for NCAAs, even just going to those type of meets, like, really brings out your perspective on how big collegiate, and also like going to the under 23 NACA games, like meets like that really show you like different aspects of track and field. Like, it makes your view so much bigger than just like the meets that we have here. It's a lot different. The competition is a lot different. The environment is way different. There's a lot more pressure. Like, they're very, very like strict, on point. Like, you got to do this and this and that, and you got to do it in this order, and like you got to follow this, and like it's so different. So it brings a lot of experience. So like when I'm competing here, I'm not putting as much pressure on myself, because I look at it as like, I've been to a very high level competition. I can get through this.
How cool of a moment is that? I mean, still getting a chance to go down there, go compete, it's got to be something awesome for you.
It is. It's something that I feel like a lot of people in track and field dream of doing, is representing their country. And it's definitely a very cool experience, because you get to be around people who have already gone through the process that you're trying to go through. So like when I was in DR, I met a lot of Olympians and world champions of DR that were able to give me a lot of advice and basically show me the ropes of like how things work and what you have to do, and like all the stuff that they had to go through, like the trials and tribulations that they went through to get to where they are now, because you realistically only see them succeeding and see them at this high moment. You don't see where they were 10 years ago.
Family, obviously probably the biggest thing anybody will ever talk about, and that being one of the biggest examples. How has that been, that support system, when you go to have a chance to go compete at the national level and then come here and compete for conference titles and such like that?
My family is my biggest support system ever. They're so supportive with everything I do. They always tell me their inputs on certain situations, like when it came to going to Costa Rica and even flying to DR literally mid-season. I really did take a moment, like I listened to their input on things, and they really helped me make a lot of decisions. Like if it wasn't for my parents, I would not be in the place that I am right now, where I get the liberty to basically now travel anywhere I want and compete. They're always there. Like they never miss, they haven't missed an international meet since I've been on the DR team, and it's honestly a blessing to have them there while I'm competing.